Welcome to A Boy Named Jared. Alright, that was plenty of time for them to close out the videos. For the rest of us guys, we're going to talk about underwear today. You're going to see me in my underwear today, but I hope there's some important information because this is a problem that I ran into, is trying to find underwear that is affordable and accessible and doesn't look like it was specifically made for trans people only, and ended up being, functional, and something that I could comfortably wear every single day. So I've got a couple options for you. I'm just going to go through, talk about each one individually. I'll show you what it looks like with what I use to pack with. I'll give you like a front and a side view of what it looks like when packing, and then at the end kind of do a rundown of what's my everyday go-to pair and why do I still have the other pairs around. So with that being said, we're going to talk about what I'm packing with first, because this may or may not make a difference for you guys. It'll also give you a frame of reference for what I have versus maybe what you have or you're currently looking for. So currently, right now, I, through all the quarantine and stuff, challenged myself to learn about STP and, figure out how to make it work and navigate it. So that was actually the big motivation behind this entire research process that I did. Right now, I'm using the Peacock Gen 4. Once again, if penis-shaped devices throw you off or, cause any kind of issues, you're going to want to sign off now. I'm going to show it now on screen. This is the Peacock Gen 4. It is an STP device, so it's got the cup. I'll do a review on that later. I'm not sponsored by them or anything else, so this is just what I happen to have. It is the 4.75-inch one, so it's a little bit on the bigger side. When it comes to underwear, all of us, we've got boxers, boxer briefs, and packing in those seems relatively impossible because you have to have some sort of a device for using it. The first thing that I had purchased was a 3-pack of these little straps that just hook around your waist and keeps everything out in front of you, hides underneath the waistband. Really convenient, works well for STP. This allows you to use whatever underwear you currently have at home. With the smaller options like a Mr. Limpy and stuff, I always got a little bit nervous that it would pop out of this back hole here where the balls are supposed to sit. So obviously put it through the top hole, and then this is kind of like a brace for the bottom of the packer or the STP. I was always afraid that the Mr. Limpy would kind of fall out and work its way around, but it was still good to have as long as I had snug underwear. Two other options for that, actually, if you are online Googling, I found this pair of underwear. Looks like a jock strap, and then it has a little hole in the front, and then has a little pouch to set things inside of. Very similar to that, also similar jock strap style of mesh underwear, which I actually find to be super comfortable. These two pairs of underwear I found on Amazon, and they are specifically made for guys who get vasectomies. Very affordable. You can slip them on underneath whatever pair of underwear you currently have. It holds everything in place. Also works really well for STP. I'm going to show you what the Trans Guy Supply strap looks like. So yeah, I should probably mention more about everything. This I got off of Trans Guy Supply. It came in a 3-pack for like $15 or something like that. So very, very affordable, and I didn't have to change up any of the underwear that I currently have. That's what I'm going to try out first. So the other cool thing about this option is you have a lot more ability to decide where do you set everything. But standard pair, cotton boxer briefs. This is the front view. This is the side view. Alright, in athletic shorts, it's just enough to look natural. Can't really tell from the front outside of anything else. And these shorts, they fit regular size. It's what I normally would have worn. It's a pair of slim fit jeans. It's what I normally would wear out and about everywhere. It's just enough to look natural. Can't really tell. Looks the way it's supposed to look. So, this is boxer briefs with Trans Guy jockstrap. So the next pair of underwear that I want to go over is going to be Sheath. It's standard men's underwear, but kind of upgraded. This is the dual pouch underwear, which actually works super well for trans guys. And everything else that I show you today will be dual pouch underwear that I've actually tried and I wear on a regular basis. For Sheath, I bought a pair of briefs, and then I bought a pair of their 2.1 trunks because I also like the shorter legs on my boxer briefs. So this is what the briefs look like. Standard pair of briefs. And then the way that the dual pouch works You have a pouch for your nuts, hole for your penis, and then I always look for underwear that has the side opening here in the front, because if I'm using STP, I can pull everything out this way, get it into place. Now with the sheath underwear, what I've learned with the STP specifically is that because it's dual pouch, I have to shift everything kind of up on the inside, get it in place, and then pull out of the front and aim. Now it's not a whole lot of shifting, and as I practice I can get a little bit more smooth at it, but it is still like a lot more moving around. The added benefit of the dual pouch though is you have that entire layer that is between your skin and whatever you're packing with. So on very, very warm days, or if you just don't like the way that the silicone or whatever it's made out of feels against your skin, this gives you an additional layer between you and the device, so it allows you to look like you're packing naturally and very comfortably. This is the 2.1 trunks, and I'm going to show you what both of them look like when you're wearing them, because I think that they wear completely different. So once again, you have pouch, you have hole, and then on the very front, you've got the little side slot here. Now, I prefer the briefs of the sheath underwear. Once again, I was just able to buy my regular size. I like the briefs because I can pack pointing down, so it means the tip is all the way down here, which feels a little bit more comfortable for me in my jeans and doesn't seem to create as much of a bulge. You can also pack up. There's enough space for you to pack up. That's just not my preference in these, because I think that sheath, because you have the dual pouch, it pushes everything forward, and then you have a little bit too much of a bulge, if you will. In shorts, the bulge here is not much different from the little jock strap, or the little trans guy strap that I showed you, but it's still there. It doesn't look as bad from the front, but this is with the briefs. So if I'm going to the gym and stuff, I will wear the sheath briefs, or a different pair of briefs that I would show you. So this is the 2.1 trunks. This creates a giant bulge. So I don't mind wearing these with jeans, but this is me pointing down right now, and it just, everything is pushed forward, and that's a lot. Once again, I mean, you can even see it from the front, like that's a lot. So I can do this in jeans, but I would never wear this pair to the gym like this, because there's just too much going on in the front. It's the same thing. If I pack pointing up, the bulge is not as noticeable, but it's still very apparent and very there, so I won't wear these with athletic shorts, because that's just all of that's going to be in the front of athletic shorts. But if I wear this with a pair of jeans, it's not bad. This is the sheath trunks, and I'm packing up, and this looks normal in the front. So I will wear this pair of pants like with jeans, but I won't wear them in athletic shorts. Now, if you have a looser pair of jeans, it's going to look pretty natural. Third pair of underwear I'm going to show you. These I also got off of Amazon. I was doing some research on just dual pouch underwear in general, because I found that those worked really well for STP specifically, because everything's kind of exactly where you need it to be, without it being an extra harness or something you have to wear under your underwear. So this brand, 2 Under, it's just a short pair of trunks, low cut. They're super duper cute. They're a dual pouch, kind of. And what that simply means is it's going to separate some of your junk, and in our case, things that we're packing with, potentially using to stand up and pee with. So on the inside, what you have is there's just a little tiny short pouch to kind of nestle things in, and then there is a hole kind of on the off side. So tuck everything in this way, and then it's actually going to come out on the other side in the front when you actually have to pee. So everything gets tucked in right here, and then you can nestle in the base or your balls right here in this little pouch. This creates a little bit of separation from your skin, not the full separation that I have noticed that sheath does. So if I have to wear jeans on a really warm day, I would prefer sheath, just due to the fact that there's that full separation, so if I'm sweating, it's not going to get really gross. Now the benefit of this, though, is you don't have to put your hand in your pants, pull everything out of the pouch, get it all into place, and then put your hand in the front of the pants and pull everything out so you can aim. You can do it all at once, just from the outside of your underwear, without having to pull them down and move everything around. So this is the 2 Under with my little rocket ships. Once again, low cut, trunks, short legs, which I like. You can get them when they're a little bit longer. It creates a bulge. Like, it definitely pushes everything front, but it looks pretty natural. Now this is packing down. I will wear these with athletic shorts and jeans. They'll be relatively flat in the jeans, but I can show you what it looks like with athletic shorts. So with athletic shorts, you can kind of tell from the front, there's a little bit of a bulge there, but not a lot. So for me, This looks pretty natural. They're kind of expensive. I found them on Amazon, but they run from like $25 to $35. And the last pair that I've tried, also found on Amazon, hands down the most affordable option and relatively comfortable as well. It's called Separatec, and this is another dual pouch underwear. So Separatec, I went ahead and just got the briefs because the boxer briefs were sold out. All briefs are going to hold everything a little bit more snug to your skin, which I think helps with packing comfortably and just making sure that I'm not adjusting all day long. So once again, this is dual pouch with the fact that it just separates the stick from everything else. So everything else is going to be up against your skin. It's going to be a really warm and sweaty day. I know that these are going to get gross and smelly just due to the amount of sweat that's going to build up, especially when you add silicone into a really warm area of your body. Not my favorite when it comes to being hot and sweaty, but as far as ease of use with the stand-up-pee device, STP, I don't have to move anything. This pair is unique because it actually has, instead of a slide pouch in the front here, it actually has a roll-up pouch off the tip, and everything will come out here at the bottom, and then this rolls back over onto the tip of your device. So everything was going to pack really well. It just doesn't give you a separation at all from your body. I was able to get a 3-pack for under $30, which is amazing when you're trying to buy high-end underwear, but at a budget price. This is the most affordable option of what I've showed you. So this is Separatec from the front, Separatec from the side. Now, you always have to pack pointing down with this pair. Now, I like packing pointing down because it doesn't create so much extra up here. It's just kind of right at the end, and it seems a little bit more natural for me. This pair keeps everything kind of close to the skin, but it looks the most natural. So I do this in a pair of jeans. Everything is filled out the way that it should be. As far as the underwear for packing stand-up-pee devices, or if you're just performing and you're looking for some options of what to do for your performance so that way packing is just a little bit more comfortable and everything stays where it needs to without having to use adhesive tape or anything else. Summary of underwear for packing purposes, specifically stand-up-pee purposes, was my motivation behind this. What we went over was the straps from Transguy Supply. They come in like a 3-pack for about $15. Bonus for this is you can wear whatever underwear you currently own with it. The strap is actually thin enough to go underneath a standard jock strap. So I've done that before and it works really well. It keeps everything against your body, so that could be a bonus or a negative depending on your personal comfort. Other options, if you want just a little additional support that strap might not offer, is to get vasectomy underwear. They usually come in like 3-packs for $10. Jock strap that I got, it's all cotton. Or this is all mesh pair of briefs, which I actually find to be super comfortable. So alternative options that you can look for, and these are found on Amazon. Next pair of underwear we went over was the Sheath brand. You can find them online. I think that's the only way you can find them right now. They do have multi-packs, but each pair of underwear retails at $25 a piece, so they are kind of expensive. But there's the briefs, and there are the trunks, and the trunks do come with longer legs on them if you want. Now this is the dual pouch where you actually have a full pouch that prevents anything from touching your skin, and then has a hole, and then has a front side pocket for you to pull everything out if you're going to use it as a stand-up-pee device. I think that these make everything look a little bit bulgier, and so for me it's not necessarily ideal. It is really nice that they keep everything separated. So I think they look great in a pair of jeans, but I do not wear them when I'm going to the gym or wearing sweatpants. The next brand I did was 2 Under. These are really cute trunks. I do believe they come in longer legs and some performance material. It is a dual pouch, but it doesn't keep everything quite separated. It does make it convenient for STP because you don't have to maneuver everything on both ends. And it does have the side slot for you to just navigate everything from the front when you're using it to do a stand-up-pee. As far as packing purposes, it does hold everything in place. It is the only pair that makes me just a little bit nervous that it might fall in or out because the hole for everything to get navigated through is just another slot on the other side versus being specifically a hole that's made for your penis. You can pack up or down with them. Either option seems to work pretty well. 2 Under retails for about $25-$30. I did find them on Amazon, but they've got a whole website, so check them out either place. Last pair that I went over was a Separatec. I think these personally are my favorite. Found on Amazon. I get ads for them on Facebook all the time. These come in multi-packs. I think I spent $30 on a multi-pack of 3, so that's $10 per pair. They come in briefs, long lays, and short on the trunks. You do have to pack down with them, so if that is a problem for you, it's not going to work. But remember, this rolls up from the bottom, which I actually find to be super convenient for STP. I also think these look the most natural in my pants, and they're the ones I'm most comfortable wearing everywhere, athletic shorts, non-athletic shorts, like doing kind of whatever. So there we go. Couple different options for you to check out. Dual pouch underwear, I totally encourage you to check it out. If you're using STP, it is always very convenient to have a side slot so you can kind of slide everything out, or a bottom slot. The top slots are going to be a little bit too high for you to kind of go up and over with an STP. So yeah, I hope it helps you out. Let me know what you guys find. If you have other underwear that you've tried, I've tried Jock Mail. I don't like just having the pouch to drop things in, but if you're not using an STP, that's actually super convenient. But let me know what else is out there, what else you guys have tried, and what you prefer and you like. And also let me know what else you want to be able to see on this channel. Thanks for watching. A boy named Jared.